Christian, after such a strong start, what changed for you guys in this one?
Yeah, we let it, I think, get away from us. Credit to them, though. I mean, they played well. I think that Jalen Williams had a big-time response, and that was big for him. Those guys are, a good team, and they were that way all year round for a reason.
What do you wish you had more of out there in this game?
I wish we won. I think that, like I said, that credit goes to them. I think that they played their game. They forced us to, the ball where it was supposed to go. Did a really good job being physical with Nicola, and they won the game. Just, fair and square. They played their game, and like I said, they're a good team.
What can you be proud of still, regardless of this outcome and what this team did?
I think that I'm proud of everybody. I think, as individuals, I think we fought through a lot. We went through a lot. So I'm proud of all the guys. I think that their toughness, their grit was impressive, but we didn't get the job done. The outcome wasn't what we wanted, and I think when, you're on this type of team, it's championship or nothing. And, I really believe that. So, like I said, I am proud of everybody. I think everybody fought through a ton, and it was really tough. And we had some really cool wins, some really cool moments this year, but it wasn't enough, and, the outcome wasn't what we wanted.
Christian, what are your emotions as this season is officially over now?
I haven't got a long time to reflect on it. I think that, like I said, I am proud of everybody and how we responded to a lot of different situations. I think that our responses in a lot of moments were really impressive, and the guys were really tough, but it wasn't enough. I think that I didn't do enough. We didn't do enough. To get the job done, and that's part of it. We gotta learn from it, and we gotta come back better. I know I will, and I know we will as a team.
Can you speak on the toughness of Aaron Gordon playing tonight and the respect that he garners in his locker room?
Yeah, I mean that's who he is. I think that they said he's the heart of this team. I think that his toughness. He played through a calf injury all year, on and off. I think in the regular season he had the calf injury in the playoffs. Sometimes he would say it felt like he couldn't jump, and then he would come out and catch alley-oops, and defensively, was great all year. So I think that his toughness is who we are, and we kind of rally behind him and around each other. But he's definitely one of the toughest guys I've been around, and he fought through a ton just to be able to play in regular season games this year. And obviously he comes out in a game where he just hurt his hamstring, and which is a tough injury in this sport. And played a good game today. It just wasn't enough from all of us.
Christian, kind of off of that, 3 of your 5 starters were dealing with something in the last 48 hours. Was it just too much for you guys to overcome?
I think everybody has stuff. There's no excuse. Like, you can't sit here and say we had injuries or people were sick. Everybody has something. It's not, like I said, it wasn't enough. It doesn't really matter. You're not going to look at it as that. You're not going to make an excuse. We're not going to sit here and make excuses about health. We're not going to make excuses about anything. We didn't get the job done, and that's it. That's all there is.
Would you like Coach Alamman to come back?
Man, he was great, man. I'm so grateful for him. He was awesome for us. I think the guys really like him and really rallied around him, as a person, as a coach, and he was great for us. So I am grateful for him. He was amazing, and I think that part of the reason why we were who we were is he let us rally around each other and talk to each other, and I think that everybody kind of grew together because of that. And so his energy and the way he coached us, and he obviously is a great basketball mind, but I think outside of just basketball, he's a really good person, and I think that he was really, really good for us.
Christian, with everything you guys went through, is this a group that's kind of come out of it closer than before? Do you guys believe in each other? Where's the vibe as a group here?
I don't think close matters. I think, like I said, I think that if you don't win, then you didn't do your job. And I think we did have, like I said, some really cool moments, some really tough moments that we made it through. And this team came together. I think some people counted us out, and I think that it's impressive to see a team, when you're counted out, be better. And I think we were, but we didn't win the championship, and that was our goal. So we came up short.
Closer together, though, is what I was trying to.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I think we did. Like I said, I think we did come closer together. I think, like I said, DA was a big part of that too, kind of letting us talk to each other more, and we rallied around certain things, Aaron's injury, whatever it was. I think we had our back to a wall a ton, and we did come together, I think, towards the end of the year more and more. But that's every team. As the year goes on, you have to go through things to get closer, and I think we went through a ton of things at the end of the year, which made us closer. But I'm very proud of the guys for that.
You mentioned championship. How close are you guys to winning another one?
Well, we lost in Game 7 of the second round, so that's not close enough. But you know, I think that same thing happened last year, and it doesn't. Close doesn't matter. Like I said, you're not gonna sit here and make excuses about what happened, or you know, could have been this, could have been that. You know, we lost, and they were a better team, and that's all it was.
What was David's message to you guys in the locker room? His last message to this team as one?
Yeah, I think that he just, you know, said he was grateful for how we fought and, you know, how we played, how we came together, how we finished the regular season was really big for us. And then just proud of our fight, you know, proud of how we came together, proud of, you know, who we were as individuals and then who we became as a team. So, like I said, I mean, DA was awesome for us.
Thanks, Chris.